Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Berwick in our FM19 Journeyman save, and today we are here for games against Queen's Park and Peterhead. One team which is the only team we've beaten in the league so far this year, another team which is one of the best sides in the division and are expected to finish top. Two very different games we've got today, so the team remains relatively the same except with one very crucial change. Connor Scullion, who's been out on the reserves for a while, has came back into the first team and straight into a starting spot. Essentially, Stedman Scott's just not been doing anything, and yeah, he's rated 5 stars, but he's not doing anything. He's not having an impact in games. There's been recent games where he's gotten ratings like a 6.0, 6.1, 6.2. It's not good enough, and until he starts doing better, he's not starting games. He can't. We can't play players who aren't playing. So, that aside, everything's staying very much the same. So we're going to submit the team, and hopefully we can pick up a win. We haven't seen many. We've seen one this season. It's not great, is it? But that is the team that they have right here. A 4-2-3-1 formation. We beat these last time. I think we can do it again. And I'm going to say, end our pouring of form and win this match. They don't care at all. Brilliant. So let's kick off and let's get underway. And hopefully, as we zoom in a little bit because we don't want to be in a different continent, hopefully the match can go a little bit better than that team talk. Lloyd Kinnaird picked up his 4th yellow card of the season in about 2 minutes. Brilliant start. I've got some advice for you. If you're planning to go and watch Berwick in real life, just turn up at half time. We do nothing in the first half. Absolutely nothing. Aggressive. Not happy. Some of them look stressed. Some of them look down and pressurised. More of them look fired up and motivated. Successful. I'm gonna be positive about that. It was more negative than... Sorry, no, it was more positive than negative. They have a throw in here then. Gibson, very early into the second half, and they've scored. All around, that was dreadful. There's no other word for it. Stowe absolutely abysmally marked his man here. He's about 6.5 miles away from him. And then Adams' attempt at a save. I mean, it's not wonderful, is it? They have a goal kick. Can we manage to launch it? What's the speed on that? Where's it going? The space station? Jesus. They're attacking well here, though. Back to Peters, forward to McLean, and they're pressuring us very well. They put across into the box, and they're 2-0 up. They're 2-0 up. Why can't we win games? Why are we so rubbish? McLean goes down his right-hand side, puts it across. Osladar absolutely loses his man so easily, and Adams' attempt at a save is again just... Is he playing in slow motion? Is that his problem? Because I can't see any other reason as to why he does absolutely nothing. 65 minutes in and we have a throw in then. O'Kane now on the ball. Kinnaird to Stowe. If we can get one here, there's still time for us to mount an attack as we give the ball away. They play through Peters, who was almost definitely offside. Without question, he was offside. He wasn't offside. What is going on? Okay, for starters, let's get this one ironed out, shall we? Replay camera. Where's data analyst? Data analyst. So now I feel like even more of a tip because I've just had a look at it and he's definitely onside. And he makes a wonderful run here. We'll look at it in this view, actually. It's quite nice. And yeah, it's an easy finish because Adams can't save anything. So, yeah. Let's just skip all this. Let's put the camera back to what it should be. And I'm going to go with the director because everything else just seems to go everywhere. So, oh, we don't want this in data analyst either. That can go back to the director as well. This is the most disappointing result of the season so far, without a shadow of a doubt. We've had a decent run of games lately, and to have it just topped off with just an incredibly drab first half, followed by conceding 3 against an underwhelming team, to say the least. Willis is injured, which doesn't make it any better. He got injured very early on into the match. We've just not looked very good. And this should hopefully end the game, because I don't want to see any more of it. Thank God. Let's get to the dressing room. Let's shout at them. Aggressive, not happy. Good. I'm glad you're all up fired up. You notice I didn't make any changes. Our substitutes aren't very good either, so they stayed on the bench. This is getting really worrying. There's now only Elgin City who we're sort of within reach of. And Paul Willis is injured. 2 to 3 days. When's our next game? 4 days. Against one of the best teams in the league. Plus Berwick, well beaten. 9 matches in a row without winning. We can't make it 10. Surely we can't make it 10. So, new signing. This came to you because I was pressing continue as I spoke. Sam Robertson, a 19-year-old right back. We don't know too much about him. He looks quite good though. Let's accept him and I'll bring you him just before the next game. So, this is Sam Robertson, our new right back to replace Lloyd Kinnaird. He isn't brilliant, but he does just have a couple of things that I think just make him just a little bit better. He's very quick with 15 acceleration, 11 pace. He's got a good tackle on him with 12. And a couple of good other stats dotted around. He's very much like either good at things or really bad at them. There's one stat that will be standing out to you. For a fullback, 3 crossing. Not excellent. It has to be said. Not fantastic. But Kinnaird didn't put in any crosses anyway. So if he can't cross, we've lost nothing. If he turns out, he can't be any worse. This is my argument. There's actually something else here. Sedwin Scott's back in the side as a target man on support. He got dropped for a whole 1 game because nobody else is any better than him. It's unbelievable how bad our strikers are. Like, we just cannot find... We have so many strikers in this club and they're all rubbish. Danny Lavery is literally getting played because he's our only left winger. There is no other reason he's on the pitch. He contributes so little, and I just don't know what to do about it. We could climb out of the relegation zone with a win here. They don't care. They just don't care. Why? Why don't you care? I want to get out of the relegation zone. I don't want to get sacked from quite possibly the lowest job I can get. They were predicted to finish 9th in the Scottish 4th tier. I cannot go much lower than this if we get sacked. I'm worried. Also, I didn't notice Paul Willis is absolutely dead on his feet. It's a problem. We have a free kick. Willis is going to take it. He scored a couple. It goes close. Out for a goal kick though. If he was a little bit fitter... Oh God, he's injured. He's down to 40% fitness. Is he recovering a little bit? Selwyn Scott's injured as well. It's a massacre. We're dying. I'm scared. He's got a tight thigh. He can stay out there for that. I'm not really that bothered as we have a throw in. New man Robertson to Adam. To Murray. He takes the strike. Craig Murray, one of our own, assisted by Selwyn Scott, reclaiming his spot in the team today. We go 1-0 up against Peterhead, a very, very good side in this division. In one of the strangest first halves we've had all season because it's had highlights in it. So, yeah, Murray with a nice left-footed strike gets himself into a very good position and... yeah, it was a chance well taken, and we will take those every day of the week. And going into half-time, I was going to say... I keep calling him Selwyn. I know his name is Sedwin. I don't care. I was going to say, it's 1-0 up. We've got a couple of knocks, but it's fine. Then Sedwin Scott goes off injured. Not great. He's just got an assist after doing nothing for ages, and now he's injured. I'm going to bring on Aaron Morrell. He's been fine when we've played him. He's not been dreadful. He's done bits. Not great bits, but he's done bits, and it's better than nothing, which is largely what we've seen from Connor Scullion, who I'm pretty sure I'm only playing because I signed him. I'm happy with your performance, keep it up. Everyone apart from, obviously, Morrell is absolutely loving it, having just came on the pitch about 30 seconds ago. And we will start the second half right now. Hopefully we can keep this up. 66 minutes in here, and I am going to make a change. I'm very concerned about Willis out on this right-hand side. He's on 48% fitness. Ross Brown's going to come onto that flank, and we're still 1-0 up with 25 minutes to play. Confirm the substitution, and let's get back out there and hopefully try and hang on to this. We have a free kick here, deep in our own half. Wilson, it deflects off of Todd, but we are still in possession. It's lumped up, and it's poor. They reclaim the ball. McAllister rushes forward. He's going to take the strike. It's past Adams, and it equalises the game up at 1-1. We concede a lot where our centre-backs are just too far forward, and they just burn us for pace. We concede a lot of that. That right there, it's unfortunate, really, and Adams is just rubbish. If we had a better goalkeeper, I think we'd be, like, second in the league or something. The amount of goals he lets in where you're like, well, somebody could have saved that. And not just a good keeper, but, you know, someone who could remotely do their job. But McAllister on the ball, oh, was he offside? Was he offside? No, he wasn't. We go 2-1 down in the 81st minute. I knew it was too good to be true that we'd beat Peterhead. Boyle takes the throw and it goes to McAllister. Given to Edel. We put in a decent tackle there, actually, but it just falls to their player. Played into McLean. And we are 2-1 down. The game ticks away here, and it's looking like there isn't really long enough left for us to do anything. Or is there? As with seconds left, the ball, there is a highlight. I'm just not sure whose favour it's in. As Todd pumps it forward, it can't quite find its way through. Murray plays it to Lavery. He jumps over the ball, and he charges forward. He takes one of the worst shots you will ever see in your life. And all that excitement was for nothing, as they now have a goal kick, which is surely going to be the last highlight of the match. And in a performance which wasn't dreadful, I say, as we're still in possession here. Murray, oh no, okay, yeah, we didn't play dreadfully against one of the best sides in the league, but it doesn't really matter when we can't get anything from it. Unacceptable, we needed a win. A few of them look or particularly Morel looked stressed, but it wasn't good enough. We need points, like, now. We're at the point now where we can't excuse it from, oh, they were a good opposition or anything like that. We just need points. And we're literally clinging on by the fact that Elgin City are also absolutely naff. I can't wait for them to beat us 4-0 in the next episode. But a couple of these injuries. Paul Willis, our best player, who has been scoring goals quite a lot recently. You'll see up here, he scored 4 in 3 games. He's out for 2 to 3 weeks. Injured after sprinting. He was already injured, to be fair. I shouldn't have played him, really. And Sedwin Scott. Tight thigh looks very weird written down. But anyway, Sedwin Scott is out for 2 to 3 days, and there's a lot of little injuries like that. A lot of 2-day, 3-day injuries in this league, I've noticed, and it's really annoying. But you may notice we've got someone coming in when the transfer window opens. We'll get there when we get there, okay? But for now, that is the end of today's episode. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully soon we can start picking up some results. If you have any feedback, please leave it in the comments below. Videos go up at 5:30 every day, or you can use the subscribe button to get it into your feed. And I hope you have a great night. Thank you all for watching. Catch you tomorrow.